So goals for 2018. My goals, I am going to double what I did last year. Not with my online tutoring, but with this community. I want to double the size, but that's probably my low end goal.
How many are in the community right now?
67.
Okay.
So
awesome.
I would love to get 120 new people into our community. So want to know how I'm going to accomplish this? I have been reading a couple of different achievement books. One was, I think it's called Kick Fear in the Face, was one of them. He talked about in that book of finding your 5 o'clock a.m. Like when you wake up at an earlier time in the morning, you're able to accomplish more. And I am one of those people that can do that. So I already have to wake up on Mondays at 5 o'clock to teach a jazzercise class, but I don't do that Tuesday through Friday. I am going to continue to wake up at 5 o'clock a.m. and work on my business until 6 o'clock a.m. That doesn't mean I'm not going to work on it any other time of the day. I am going to continue to work on it throughout the day too, but this is where I'm going to get that extra time to be able to accomplish it. That's my goal, is I'm finding my 5 a.m.
I have a business goal to have 20 online clients.
My goal is actually 20 also, and I have 0 because I'm just getting started. But I guess my number one goal for the moment is to build an online community.
Goals with our business. So we've got a lot of 20 student goals that we want to get for the new year. What are you guys going to do to be able to get those goals? So we've got our goal. Now it comes down to coming up with our action plan, right?
Yeah.
So what's the action plan for us to be able to get those students?
Well, for me, it's just to get myself out there with more content and continue with my, I guess you call it guerrilla advertising, because that's where I've gotten a lot of people. Mostly online presence, doing YouTube. I want to do more of those. I need to get my blogging more regularly out there.
Mm-hmm.
I did find myself on page 1 this over break, but that was still cool. And I was incognito too, so I give myself kudos for that.
That is our goal, to get as many page 1 listings as we possibly can, right?
And then, you know, the other thing is I haven't had any word of mouth happen yet. And I'm hoping the people I tutor this fall will start kicking in on me. I did get a review from one of my students that was wonderful, so.
Good.
Keep getting reviews. I just think I just need to keep moving forward all the time, doing more things, thinking of different ways to find people. And, you know, hopefully at some point I'll get where you're at, where I don't have to think all the time about how I'm going to get the next person. You know, I was reading about making business plans.
Yeah.
And I read them all and I thought, well, I've done all of that, but I just didn't write it down.
I have a business plan that I've shared with people, and actually during our Dream Big conference, I'm going to be pulling out the business plan with people and saying, okay, here's like what our monthly money goals are, right? Like here's what I'm going to have to do in order to make my monthly money goals so that we can get down. And then the other important thing I think about the business plan is the taking 10 actions. What 10 actions can I take right now so that I can reach these goals today? The cool thing is you don't have to always get stuck in the planning stage, do you? Some people get stuck in the planning stage and they don't do enough, right? And so then they don't get the results that they want, and then they're upset because they're not moving forward as much as they want to. And so you have to balance both stages out, the planning stage and the action stage, so that then you can each month take a look and say, okay, which goals have I met? Which ones haven't I met? What am I going to do so I can meet the ones I want to meet?
One of the things I've been tracking, obviously, is money every month. And even though I lost all my money, before that happened, every month I was gaining, you know, a significant amount of money every month. And it didn't feel like that at the time. So putting that down in just an Excel or my school book really motivated me to keep going and doing more things, because I saw the money growing every month.
Guerrilla marketing strategies, you kind of brought that up. These are the strategies that you use to be able to get out into the real world public to be able to advertise your business. So guerrilla marketing strategies include flyers. They include putting your information on your car. They include making connections with principals or teachers at schools and all of that kind of stuff. So Those are all guerrilla marketing strategies.
I've gotten a lot of business from flyers.
And so where are some of the places where you're putting your flyers?
I at colleges near if I can, right inside the library door, or if they have a study, like a testing center, I'll put them there.
Nice.
Some coffee shops will let me do it. I definitely do libraries, even though some of them say no. A lot of them say it's okay, and I've gotten a ton of business from libraries.
I used to always do gas stations too.
Oh, by the way, you know how we just started doing all the social media stuff in that last book?
Yes.
And I've been doing some Instagram stuff that some of you have been seeing.
Yeah.
And I am reaching the homeschoolers, and I've actually gotten 2 people to call me.
On social media, there's a lot of groups for them, but they don't want anybody obviously spamming them. They don't want people that are trying to market to them. They really are looking for legit groups of people that they can brainstorm ideas off of, right? So there's appropriate places to be able to market to them and inappropriate places to market. So you never want to get into a group that says it's only for homeschoolers.
Yeah.
Like, and you're a tutor and you're not a homeschool. You don't want to go into those groups. Respect their privacy and let them do their thing. But on Twitter and on Instagram, it's a free for all. All you have to do is put hashtags: homeschool, homeschooling community, homeschool moms, homeschooling, whatever. And you'll find that there's lots of hashtags there and that people will find you accidentally because they'll just put homeschooling into the search bar and they'll find your content.
True. It seems like it would be like entering a family. You know, once you have success with one sibling, they're going to want to pass you on to the other siblings.
Oh yeah, siblings rock. For sure. Siblings, now that is the best way to be able to get new students is through siblings because they've already had like their own connection with you.
Yeah.
And so then obviously they'll go to you before they try to hire somebody else.
Exactly.
How about your Pinterest page, Suzanne, that you do? Have you gotten any clients from that yet?
No, I do get people going to my website a lot. My traffic has upped a lot and more comments on my blog and everything. And I'm going to be doing more with creating freebies and stuff like that. Like I'm working on a planner right now so that I can have somebody directly going to that and getting on my mailing list.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
And I know a lot of people are putting up their freebies as a pin, taking you directly back.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, since I've done a little bit more with Pinterest, I have this blog post from October that's just going everywhere.
Good.
And I don't know, I'm like, oh, I've got to think of a way to put some sort of content thing up on that one blog post.
Yes.
And edit it because that's the one that drives people.
Absolutely. That's brilliant because, and you wouldn't know that if you weren't tracking your data and tracking what's getting there.
Very good analytics. And I found Tailwind and the Tailwind tribe's useful.
Yeah.
And the group boards, because you're getting in front of other people, even though like I don't have the followers that I want because I can get on the group boards and things like that. That's helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Great info.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get to learn about all these wonderful social media tools to be able to get out there and create that online presence so that people can find you. And it's just going to start feeling like, because you have so much content out there, that people really are finding you by accident because you have so much stuff out there.
One of the things I'm going to try, because I'm getting so much traffic on Instagram with just like my parabola thing, which is just a bunch of parabola shapes with the word parabola on it, pretty much, is I'm going to connect those Instagrams to videos I'm going to be creating and try to tie a little short mini video in with those Instagram ones that do well.
Yeah.
To try to get them to see YouTube, which maybe will get them to my website. You know what I mean?
Repurposing content is always a good idea. Any way that you can repurpose content. And somebody asked a really good question in the group. They asked the question, do you take the same exact content and post it everywhere? And there's the short answer is yes, but then the long answer is kind of, because you can't post it exactly the same in all of those places. You can repurpose it so it fits that medium, But obviously, like if I'm making a post on Facebook, it's not going to have the same effect on Twitter. Like I need to know how to talk on Twitter. I need to know how to create it into an image for Instagram. I need to know how to, obviously Pinterest isn't going to just take a regular comment. I need to find a way to be able to turn it maybe into a blog post or something like that. So all of the different social media doesn't play the same. And obviously YouTube, I can't just post a comment, right? I have to actually create a video. So
Yeah.
you can't just take all of your content and just be like, oh, I can just share this post here, there, and everywhere, because not all social media works the same. So
How about LinkedIn?
LinkedIn is great for building your authority, but not for getting clients.
Okay.
So you absolutely want to build a LinkedIn presence, like fill it out to 100%. You want to have testimonials on there. You want to have your education on there, because people will use it to research you.
Okay.
And the more
good.
information they can find about you, the more confident they feel with you. So they actually use your LinkedIn profile kind of like a Better Business Bureau.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to expect to see a Better Business Bureau on your little tutoring company, right? But people are going to go to your LinkedIn profile and they are going to research you. And guess who gets to put all of that information on there? You do.
Right.
So do not leave any information out. While it's not going to get you clients in and of itself, it is really a great place to have a presence. If you connect with other tutors, it could be a great referral source for you. But if you are connecting with like just every Joe Schmo out there, maybe not so effective. Just because they're not going to take the time to actually get to know you. Some people just like to have as many connections as they possibly can. You do only want to connect with people that you actually know or have met, like through this group, because you are only allowed 3,000 invites. Well, you can have more than 3,000 connections. You can only send 3,000 invites.
Oh, gotcha.
I also will find on Instagram that when people are following me, you can see who follows you. And then I am looking to see, are the people that I want to connect with, are they the ones that are following me?
Right.
Those people that just are following me for their own reason, like they want to market to me, they will unfollow me within 24 hours. Hey there, so what you've just seen is an excerpt from the Insider Secrets Club. We are a group of online tutors that get together and we answer other people's questions that they have about online tutoring, and we brainstorm together. Along with, we have book clubs and we have live conferences for online tutors to learn how to run an online tutoring business. If you are interested in joining us, we are on Facebook. You can join us at the Ultimate Support Group for Online Tutors. Along with, if you're interested in getting more videos just like this, hit subscribe so that you can stay up to date on the latest with online tutoring.